So right now I'm scabbing in some pieces because I have to have a joint here, which isn't a huge deal. Big piece of insulation is going to go here. So this is just to help keep them straight together. There is silicone in between, up above, all around the whole framing. This piece comes down to tie into here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. This is already kind of dried, but there is still some movement that I can get out of it. So if I can squish that together, I got the rest of the plywood that I need. The price of plywood has come down a little bit, not a whole bunch, but they're about $6 cheaper than what they were. So that helps. So I need one piece to finish off the sides, 2 pieces for the roof, and 1 piece for this front portion right here. Grab some screws that I thought I had enough of, but I didn't. And then I'm gonna keep cutting and tracing out for these last 2 bottom portions right here. And I got one more thing of insulation. I'm gonna need a lot more than that because 1 sheet of insulation basically just did the bed portion. So I'm gonna need to get a lot more insulation. And yes, the insulation will fit with these little pieces right here. This board's gonna come out. That's just the quick thing that I had. This center joint is not exactly recommended, but it's what I had to do because I couldn't find full 10-foot boards. So I had to use basically what I could find. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this plywood on and get this camper fully closed off so I can start cutting my holes out for the window and the vent. And if anybody's curious, not that anybody is, these are just the screws that I've been using. So these are 1 1/4. These are some 3-inch screws, and then I have some 4-inch screws for some of the stuff that I really want to have a lot of bite to for this these long main posts. And then the RTV, or I should say silicone caulking that I've been using. I've been using a few different varieties, but this is the stuff I've been using. And this stuff, it doesn't harden. You can see a few pieces here. It's still got a little bit of tacky to it, but once you spread it out, it does harden quite a bit, and there's little to no movement between the joints. So I've siliconed every single joint. You can see I have some other silicone on here, not for any particular reason. It's just the silicone that I got, and I'm just trying a few different ones. But let me get this plywood on, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some people might laugh, but Flex Seal. Yeah, we're Flex Sealing this camper. All the sides are on, minus that front. I have it cut out, but I ran out of caulking, so I just gotta caulk that, throw it in there. But I'm gonna leave that off for now so I have a little bit of light in here so I can start cutting out for the windows. So this thing is fully sealed up, or I should say all the plywood is on there. All the sides, the seams are caulked. This is not final, this is just more preparation. That is the outside front piece right there. I just have to get a little bit more caulking to lay that piece on. And then I gotta get a lot of caulking for the windows as well and all the seams. So the windows, all the holes are made. I have a hole so I can start cutting out for the vent, but I don't want to do that because I can't really get on top very well from inside the container. So that will happen once we bring it out and I get all the sealant to do everything else. So as of right now, I'm just waiting for a good weekend to finish this thing up. So I hope you guys are enjoying this camper build so far. This is my first time ever doing it. I've mentioned that before if you haven't watched any of the older videos. And I think it's turning out pretty good so far.